So often when somebody asks, how does Habitat for Humanity fit into the community? What is it that they accomplish? Immediately, people think of new construction, the creation of affordable housing, safe, decent home ownership opportunities for low income families. But what we've seen here in Loudoun County, and what's seen in a lot of affiliates, communities across the state and across the country, is a need for preservation of housing.
We've lived here 18, 19 years, and it's a great place to live.
We live actually in my mother's house. After she passed, we moved up here.
It's 70 years old. Has had a lot of wear and tear on it. Roof was leaking. It's in the house,
Everywhere.
porch, everywhere.
It was about to fall in. Really, truly, it was about to fall in.
Yeah, it was propped up with 2x4s all the way around.
Anytime you could walk out the door and get wet, it was pouring down from the door. Every time they say it's going to rain, I just panicked because I thought, well, I don't know if it's going to cave in or not.
We did a home assessment. First thing we saw was the front porch was pretty much caving in. The carport, the screen porch was rotted out through termites and water damage over the years, which is going to cause sinking foundation and house settling issues more than what they had.
Habitat made it very, very easy. Chris came out and brought the forms, and all we had to do is look them over, sign, and wait.
But when they got here, they did very well.
Yeah, every day we'd peek out the windows to see what they were doing.
I peeped out all the time and waited.
I'm not a trained sociologist, I'm not a trained medical caseworker, but I can come in and look at the structure of a home and say, here's what we need to repair. It's going to holistically help the family, not just on the structure, but in their lifestyle. So once we leave, they're still being taken care of.
Well, I'm disabled, and I couldn't get up and down the porch here, and they arranged for us to get a ramp put in, which now I can get in and out easily. I've got a handicap van, so now I can get up and go to the store. Something I can do to get away from her, and she can get away from me for a little bit too. That alone, knowing I can get out, is a big, big plus.
We saw the ramp that he was using was a piece of plywood, nowhere near the slope that an ADA ramp needs to be, and it was slick, slippery, and his accessibility was very limited.
It was very unsafe. I just take a good deep breath and say hallelujah, because it is wonderful. Peace of mind.
Yes.
He had to depend on Billy Joe for everything. Billy Joe's aging. She's got her health issues. So it was very difficult for the both of them to take care of each other. Putting in the ramp took a burden off Billy Joe as far as how much care do I have to give Cecil has lessened to a degree because he's gained his mobility freedom.
Look what they did. I'm about to cry now.
The back porch, they redid all that. The carport out there is great.
And we are excited so much about this porch.
Porch means a lot. Now that I have the ramp, I can actually pull myself up and down with my regular chair. But before I had to use this electric chair, and so rain was out of the question. She's got porch and everything to decorate. It's made her happier. She's been a happier person. And I've been a happier person, and I think the neighbors are even happier.
I know they are.
Cecil is thrilled because he's got more freedom, and Billy Joe feels great because she feels safe, and it's given them a sense of, hey, we got pride in this house, and this house looks good now, and we're proud of it. And it gave Cecil that independence.
It's just made me happier knowing that we're safer. My grandkids are safer when they come,
Knocks a lot of worries off of us, so we can argue about something else.